Welcome back to the fields of Perthshire. Well, I'm back on the field that I was on a few days ago. I've also got the one next door, which I've never detected before. And I thought it was probably a good idea, just for a change. I'm going to mix the video up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you every single target that I dig. I'll obviously crop down any junk targets to be fairly short and sweet. I'll show you the readout and I'll show you what I found. But it's just to give you an idea of, what your return rate is, because lots of people ask me, how many things do you find, how much effort does it take, what do you get in an average day's metal detecting. So this is about as average as it comes. One field with absolutely no history whatsoever that's never been detected, and the field next door with a 16th century old farmhouse and manor. So a bit of history and a bit of not so much history. So let's go and see if there's any treasures to be found. It's taken me an incredible 43 minutes, 4-3, to get my first digger. $80, $82, hope it's worth the wait. I think we're out, maybe. Believe it or not, I forgot my camera today, I had to go back for it. That fixated on not forgetting all my metal detecting equipment that I forgot the camera. It's a thing. It might be something marginally better than junk. Maybe. Ugh, I think it's junk. It's a pulley or something. I was hoping it was maybe going to be a clog clasp, but no, not to be. It's a little copper alloy pulley, so I don't know, something agricultural, I'm guessing. Oh well, first hole. I couldn't film this one, the tractor man was just going by me with a plough. He's probably either been away to have his lunch or to fill up his diesel or get a different plough. But this was an 80. We've got another watch. Don't believe it. How many watches can one man find in a year? So that is the frame of a pocket watch, copper alloy or brass, but probably Victorian, 1850, 19, early 19, middle 1900s at the latest. So there you go, another pocket watch. As is often the case, you wait 40 odd minutes for that first signal, and this is now my third in the last 5 minutes. Lead. Nope, worse. Aluminium. Darn. A bit of a weak 70-72. If in doubt, pull it out, and it might be a coin, it might be a button. It's a button. It's a button, but it's an old one. It is an old one. Right on the hour mark. I think this is only the fourth hole I've dug, and I've dug all 4 of them in the last 15 minutes. Well, it's a button. Might have dimples on it, maybe? Maybe not. Might just be corrosion. But, well, it's a wee button. And it's probably got a bit of age to it. 200-300 years maybe, Georgian potentially, but still, it's a find. This time an 81. Pretty good, consistent. There we are, what's that? Bit of lead. Yep, bit of lead. And it is plain lead, I think. Yes, just a bit of lead. 87, 88. That looks pretty white to me. Yep, that's lead. It is a bit of lead pipe. Ah well. 94. It's not another pocket watch, is it? It's not. It's too thick. It's a bearing or something, isn't it? Flywheel. I think it is. Give it a wee clean just to double check. Yes, it looks like something along those lines. Or what we say in the business, junk. I'm going to risk going right down the side of the boundary wall, thinking this is where people would sit in the old days, take a bit of shelter from the wind, eat their lunches, take in the scenery, drop their coins, their half sovereigns. Well, it looks like there's something long and pipe shaped right there. It's a bit of lead. Another bit of lead pipe. 61, 62. What is that? That is a thing. Again, I think agricultural something or other. I don't believe it, folks. I think we've got a coin. It was an 82, 84, but it didn't sound good at all. I kept losing it, and it's right there. Just came out on the last spadeful. It looks like a halfpenny, and I think we're going to get some detail off it. And you guessed it. Oh, it looks like Gorgeous George. Brilliant, off the mark. It's taken 2.5 hours, but we've got something, well, a coin at least. This is the reverse. We've got a date of 1916, and it's a halfpenny. And on the other side, well, there he is. Gorgeous George, as I call him, George V. So that is how it would have looked in its prime. A halfpenny, and 1916 was during the middle of the Great War, the First World War. The opening of the Battle of the Somme was in 1916, which was the bloodiest day in British history. Almost 60,000 men were killed on the first day. And over the campaign, on both sides, the death toll was around about 1 million. And all for not a lot. Not a lot was gained. Also, 1916 is when Scotland was first bombed from the air. 2 Zeppelin bombers, Zeppelin airships took off from mainland Europe, and they flew across with the intention of bombing Edinburgh and the dockyard and the Royal Naval Port of Rosyth. And Edinburgh was lit up like a Christmas tree. And they mistook it for the dockyard, and they started to drop bombs by hand over the sides of the airship. And I think about 13 or 14 people were killed. And it was the beginning of warfare from the air. First time ever that Scotland was bombed from the air. So there you go. George V, 1916. Having just had coin number 1. Could it be another halfpenny? 82, 83. Is it going to be like the other day? Am I going to get back-to-back coins and a slow start turns into a better day? Oh no, I thought that was a coin. It's a stone. But it's in there. No, it's there. Oh, that could be a coin. Is it a coin? Or is it the dreaded button? Oh, I think it's a coin. And I think that is going to be old. I think we're back to the 1600s again. I think that is a turner. A copper 2p. Unless, of course, it's a button. But we'll clean it up and we'll get right back to you. Fantastic. Well, as suspected, it is indeed a coin, and it's a copper Scottish 2p. It's pretty corroded, but there is a little bunch of thistles on that coin, which I'll superimpose by the power of technology. And that tells me that it's older than I thought. I thought it was going to be Charles I or Charles II, but this is in fact James VI. So this is the son of Mary, Queen of Scots. So he ruled from her abdication in 1567 until 1625. So this is either late 16th or early 17th century. Fantastic. A copper 2p. On this side, completely gone. There would have been a rampant lion standing on its back legs. But as you can see, it's completely corroded away. So a copper 2p. Now considering in around about 1900 you could buy a pint of beer for 2p. What on earth could you buy with this in the 1560s through to the 1620s? This could have been a serious amount of cash. Quite a number of pints, that's for sure. But it's a coin, it's copper, and it's Scottish. So, the son of Mary Queen of Scots. Superb. We have a screamer. 91. Is it going to be 3 coins in 3 holes? Is it triple? Oh, it's round. It's surely not a button. Oh, it's not a button. It's a bit of copper pipe or something that's been chopped off. Oh well. Another screamer. 85. It's lead. It's not, it's worse than lead. It's a bottle top. Yeah. So I've jumped into field number 2, which is also being ploughed. It's a different farmer that owns this field. 77, 78. Looks like I was slightly in the wrong place. Story of my life. Let's try and do this on camera. It's probably freed it up. We're out. We're out, but what have we got? Something small. What's that? That's it. And it's a bit of junk. Lovely. Well, this sounds like one of the better targets of the day so far. Maybe too good. 94, 95. Big silver. Well, we're out. And I'm not seeing a great big bit of aluminium yet, which is a good sign. Oh, it's not silver, but it is a coin. It is a coin. It's not a spendable, is it? It might be, you know. It's got all the looks of a 10p to me. Alright. See that brown colour that's coming through too? That's what the cupra and nickel modern coins often go like. Alright, we might have a spendable. I'll get back to you in a wee second. There you go. It is indeed a spendable 2p, and look at the terrible condition it's in. So I could take this into a shop just now and spend it, although they probably wouldn't have a clue what it was. I'd have to explain that it is a 2p. But yeah, it's seen better days, and well, it shows you the junk that they make modern coins with these days, because this coin will probably be less than 30, maybe 40 years old at a push. And look at the condition of it. The other side is even worse. So that's where the head would have been of Queen Elizabeth II. So there you go. Coin number 3. 82, 83 this time. It's going up to 86 now. Lead. Well, there's something white there. I saw that earlier. I just thought I'd clipped a stone. It's junk. It's aluminium. Ugh. Another coin contender. Maybe a bit big. 90. 91. Big Georgian penny. I think we're out. We are out. Okay, moment of truth. No, it doesn't look... Oh no, there we go. I was going to say it doesn't look that big, but it is a coin. It looks like it's just under the surface. think that's the surface layer there. It's got all the hallmarks of a Georgian coin, so it looks like coin number 4. I think there's already a head coming through, so this might be in reasonable condition. Well, brilliant. It is a coin. You can see some detail on there, but I will bring it to life with the power of technology, and you will see it is George III, Mr. Potato Head. Looking to the right hand side, and it would say Georgius 111 Rex, George III King. So he ruled between 1760 and 1820. Well, there is actually a date on it at the bottom there. I'm just seeing it coming through. It looks like 1806. Yep, just at the bottom, 1806. So good. Over 200 years old. There is Britannia seated on the reverse, and it's a halfpenny. So 1806. I mean, I'm going to say 3 pints, maybe even 4 pints, but either way, not a bad innings at all. Fantastic coin number 4. A jittery 72-77, and it produces a fired cartridge. Looks like a 22 sort of caliber. So there you are. This is a nice one. 83. I'm right on the 4 hour mark. 4 hours have been detecting. Roughly 2/3 in the first field, and the remaining hour odd in this field. Ugh, oh no, it's there. A clod. We have a clod. What's that? A stone. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh no, there we are. There's a button. A button. Button number 2, I think this is. It's a plain one. Yep. Plain one, but still got the loop. Albeit a little bit squashed. Oh, bit of gold on there. Oh, look at that. Oh well, it's a bit more impressive than it looked. So, on this side at least. So it says something. Possibly, well, there's a crown, and then it says, I think, Grange. G-R-A-N-O-R, Grainer, maybe? Oh, get you in focus might help. And little garlands or oak leaves or such like. There's writing to the left as well, but I can't make it out. And it's plain on that side. Always weird that the back seems more decorated than the front, but maybe over time it's worn away. But I'm sure it was all gilded at one point and would have looked quite spectacular. So, date-wise, probably 100, 200 years at most, but still, it's a nice find. Nice button. Very nice button indeed. Well, folks, that's it. 4 hours and 20 minutes of detecting. I think I got 4 coins and a few other bits and pieces. And the oldest item is a turner, a Scottish 2p, which could date as far back as 1567. So, first time in over 450 years potentially since it's seen the light of day. So let's have a wee look at what we found. So there we are. There is the best of the best. 4 coins in just under 4.5 hours. This frame of a pocket watch, which is probably around 100, 150 years old or so. A couple of buttons, one of which has got some decoration on it. I'm sure some of you will be able to come up with an identification for that, but probably 100 to 150 years old or so. Originally gold gilt, or gilded, or gilt, ugh, whatever. Anyway, and a second plain button, and a lovely George III halfpenny, 1806, a spendable 2p, a halfpenny of George V, and the oldest item is the turner, 1567 to 1625. So there we are. So the farmer's busy in the background ploughing his field. I'm going to get a thigh and leg and knee workout next time I'm back out on the fields, because a huge amount of them are being ploughed at the moment. But, well, that gives you a bit of an indication as to what you can probably expect from almost any field in Perthshire. I don't know about the rest of the country, but certainly that's a pretty average example of what you could find just about anywhere in Perthshire in Scotland, on the fields that I go on at least. So, you know, nothing amazing, nothing that's going to make you rich, but you don't get into detecting for those reasons. But it's been a great day. It's got me out the house. I found some old things and a coin that could go back to the 1560s. And I've seen lots of bits of nature. I've seen deer, I've seen buzzards, I have seen lots of hares. So it's great to get out the house. So hopefully you enjoyed, and if you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. Please hit that button, and we'll see you all on the next dig. So take care, and thanks for watching. Well done if you hung around, because at last the long-awaited giveaway is here. I have to say firstly a huge thank you to Les, who's put together 5 of these little pick and brush cleaning kits that I can't do without. So 5 people will be getting one of these very, very rare, very limited edition cleaners that I cannot do without. But look at SND Detectorist on Instagram, very kindly knocked together some custom coin pods for me. So there will be 3 of these available, and there will be something special inside them, but I cannot go into details for legal reasons. But I don't think you'll be disappointed, let's put it that way. So if you would like to win one of 3 of these, plus also the brush and combo set, then all you have to do is like and comment. And if you do that, then you're in with a chance. So I will make the draw between Christmas and New Year. I'll put up a proper post, but I would hope that I'll be able to make the draw probably around about the 27th, give or take, but not quite sure how Christmas is going to pan out. So you can enter up until then simply by commenting and liking this video. That's all you have to do. And I will announce the winners at a later date. So, best of luck.